Okay. Simon.
I've gathered.
Who are you? I'm afraid I've made a botch of things. Oh, I can hear the bell now. The beast-eyed assassin. He's after me. Again. And again. It never ends. Please. I need you to do something. This village is the true secret. Testament to the old sins. It feeds this hunter's nightmare. Please. Bring to an end the horror. So our forefathers sin. We hunters cannot bear their weight forever. It isn't fair. It just isn't fair.
We get Simon's Bloodborne. We get the final chamber key for the underground cells. So this is how we know he's Simon, because he's got his bowblade. This is how we know he is the one. What's the note say? Remember the lost. He's asked us basically to end this nightmare, right? That all the hunters are being pulled in here. Not just the hunters. Church and everyone that's involved, right? Everyone, you know, because everything's split from Byrgenwerth, and Byrgenwerth did this. So everything from Byrgenwerth, which is everything in this world, gets pulled into this nightmare, eventually. Okay, here we go.
What about that one guy in the cell who asked if we could hear the bell?
Mm-hmm. That's the bell he's talking about. The guy in the cell is the beast-hide assassin. And he's basically explaining to you how the mechanics gonna work. Okay? So the key to inner chamber, but under center of the innermost chamber of the underground cell holds a lone madman. He wears a beast hide and rings a bell that emits no sound. Unending death awaits those who can hear the soundless bell. So when he was asking you, do you hear the bell? And then he gets pissed if you say no, or you say yes. He's like, no, you can't hear my bell. Okay? He was ringing the bell when we were talking to him. We couldn't hear it. The targets of his assassination hear the bell. Simon, when he said he's made a botch of things, which also is the same thing that Elaine says when she has extended herself too far. I've made a botch of things. So I don't know if that implies they're both from the same area, because they had the same turn of phrase, you know? Simon, I mean, he's dead now. The B-side hunter Simon's gone. Maria was keeping people from finding the secrets. The beast-hide hunter, the assassin, is also stopping people from uncovering the secrets.
Is he stopping them, or is he killing the people who do uncover the secrets?
Well, by killing the people who uncover it. Right?
So we do uncover it, so he's not stopping us. But once you do, he will kill us.
Let's see. There are some items. I don't know where... So sometimes when he despawn, or when he goes back... No, there he is. That's the big guy? Is that the big one back there? Or is that just a regular size? Why don't you come up here?
Spears.
Is he gonna walk up a little bit because he can't reach? Alright, let's see if... your brother aggroes. Because if he doesn't, I don't need to go that way. Because he's down by the tree.
Yeah, that looks like a giant.
That looks like the giant. Yeah, he's got the. So there's two kinds. There's one with and there's one without. I guess it's a boat anchor. So we can sort of just go over here and collect the items in peace. I guess, yeah, it's just a Great One's wisdom. And I think back here. No. Don't go this way? All thanks to safe place. Oh, I guess a place to hide from him. You can't get in these buildings. I tried. Oh, how I tried. Oh, and another chunk. And there's no reason I'm gonna try to kill you. Alright, let's get back up here and look at Simon's bow blade. And I'm gonna upgrade it a bit too. To start getting it to a usable state. So Simon's bow blade. Choice weapon of Simon, one of the first healing church hunters. Okay, so that sort of sets him in the time. He's not the time of Dearman. He's the time of the healing church. That means if he's one of the first, he's also under Ludwig. Simon despised firearms, so the church workshop had this specially fashioned blade to his liking. The large curved blade serves as a bow when transformed. Aside from a few close friends, Simon was scoffed at for his choice of firearms. Who would dare face the beast with the measly bow? So Simon probably knew Ludwig in his day. Not a bad weapon. This would have been my weapon if we didn't get it so late in the DLC. Because it works nicely with my skill Blood Tinge build. Because in its transform mode, it shoots arrows. See, my offhand is an arrow. I don't know if I can lock on to the guy. I don't know that I should. So, like, in this mode, it will shoot an arrow. So if you just do that, you fire off an arrow. And then you can do a charged arrow. Right? And then your L2 just does sort of a slash. So you have, like, a close range getaway. That charged shot... I got it upgraded on my other character, is as powerful as the Evelyn with Bone Marrow Ash. But you don't have to use any Bone Marrow Ash. That's a great addition, because you don't rely upon a hard-to-get consumable. So, I mean, since we have no weapons left to upgrade, right? Because we need a Blood Rock to take the Moon Sword to plus 10. Both these mean rocks, and we will get a rock in the DLC, but it's going to go to the Moonlight Sword. So we can go ahead and I don't know how high we can take. Maybe plus 8. Okay, so it needs 8.
7.
Yeah, we need 7 more. Yes. Let's see what gems I've got. So, well, let's take a look at the weapon real quick again. I am going to unequip it at the moment. And that... No, I'll tell you what. Let's put the Holy Moonlight in the main, and we're going to go Simon's in the offhand. And set down the Blades of Mercy. I may regret that here in a moment. We'll find out. Okay. So its scaling is, right now, an A on... skill and an A on Blood Tinge, which is beautiful, and it gets some arcane, which is beautiful for the build that I started off with on Jenny, which was to use Blades of Mercy, which was skill and arcane, and then we put in Blood Tinge basically for the Evelyn, to get the Evelyn up. This means I could have just gone whole hog on that build, and there would eventually be a weapon that just takes advantage of it in all forms. Okay. So it's basically going to be what I shoot with from now on. If I'm not looking for a visceral attack. So, the arrow form, I believe the book confirms this. The arrow form is doing blood attack. So the blade does physical attack. The arrows do blood attack. Or maybe the arrows do both. I think they mostly do blood. So I'm going to be mostly interested in boosting its blood attack. Blood tinge scaling. Fine strike. That actually... Physical attack goes up from the blood attack too. Do you notice that? Alright, that gets it higher. I'm going for whatever gives me the highest. It's scaling off of both physical and blood. That's interesting. 98. There's a 99. A 100. That's the best we got there. 126, 136, 143, 48, 56. Alright. Now we got some gems then. We're good. Alright. If I was playing this myself, we would go use that key right now. But we know too much. We know too much. We are on the assassins list. So I'm going to show everyone for our lore play here what the assassinations look like. Did not mean to do that. What I did mean to do is this and that. Alright, so the big guy goes down there. Wait, first, what I need to do is wait for him to walk all the way down his path. Get this out, take this thing out. Cool. Alright, let's get Simon's Bowblade in form and just see what kind of damage we get out of this thing on a charged shot. Alright, let's see what we do to him. Oh, that is amazing. And this isn't even, like, upgraded where I want it. I missed one, so 3 arrows kill him. Alright. That down there. Is Cause. That's the final boss arena right there. And that's the mother Cause. More specifically, that's her body. That's her corpse.
Yeah, she's dead.
And we are crazy far away. She is crazy huge. We hear the bell. I think you always get 4 rings. Or no, okay, it's gonna wait till I get to the spot. I have to... There we go, step on the bridge. There's the Beast-Hide Hunter Assassin. Brador.
Why is that bridge?
It's from the weapon he uses, which we will get. He is stuck. And he's not stuck now. he can throw items that prevent healing. He is a true assassin of hunters. Gotta make sure I don't fall off.
It'd be embarrassing having an assassin come after you and
You just fall off the edge. Oh, you're not dead. Okay, die. Alright. He will say some tormenting lines when he dies. So, we get bloody armbands. Bloody armbands. Brador donned a compatriot's beastly scalp and hide while still moist with blood. Most of the bloodstains on his hide were from that day.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it is a little disgusting. That's what he was wearing. A compatriot. Someone he knew that turned into a beast. He killed and then wore their skin. He's a great guy. Okay, so here's the thing. Every time I load the zone and come back here, every time, I will have to fight him.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to solve this problem.
He drops a different thing, though.
I got something this time. There's 4 distinct locations that he invades you in. Each one of those will drop a piece of his armor.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll get all of his armor. But there is a method to stop him from invading you. And that's to go in his cell and kill him there. So somehow, through some sorcery of the church and stuff like that, he is using the hunter's ability to resurrect, to project himself in there to kill people, while not actually himself leaving to kill people. He's down here in this cell. He never leaves the cell. Of course, this is one of the locations that he spawns, so we do have to kill him one more time in hunter form. Okay, cool. Okay, not cool. Damn it, I'm gonna miss it. Wow, my sword got caught on the wall. Oh, I'm out. Shit. Crap. I'm not in a good spot. Oh, that's right. He's cheesable here. I forgot about that. He won't come up into this room. You know what I didn't do? Oh, shit. Okay. Ah, I don't have my mind bullets hooked up. Okay, for a second I thought, like, wait a minute, he's not cheesable. I'm like, no, I cheesed him. I know I did. he spawns back in down there at his health. Okay, Brador's testimony. So that is his hood. That's where you get the hood from. Alright, let's check this out. Oops. The scalp of a horrible cleric beast, indicating that the hunter of Brador, a healing church assassin, had killed a compatriot. Afterward, he wore his ally's own scalp and hid himself deep below in a cell. The church provided him with a single soundless bell of death to ensure their secrets would be kept. So it's likely the church was in on his killing of the cleric beast. Basically, maybe even he is the guy who killed Lawrence. Like the first vicar. The first cleric beast. To be a cleric beast, right, you need to be a vicar. So, obviously that's not the kind of thing that they want out of, that, hey, our top guy turned out to be Super Beast. And they had Brador do it, and Brador goes a little insane having to kill someone he knows like that. We hear the bell he's been ringing now.
Well, look who's here. Welcome to my quarters. I've never entertained a guest before. Are you going to kill me?
I am.
After all you've done, kill me? As if to right your wrong.
No, it's because you're an annoying prick. Nothing to do with atonement. I'm going to stop the invasions.
What is it? Aren't you going to kill me? Or perhaps beg my forgiveness? Well, leave off. What's done is done. What is it? Oh,
Okay. So that's all his dialogue. His room is kind of interesting. It's not really like a cell room. Like, look at all these... Like, he can appear like he's trapped in this cell. But look at all these, like, ways that he's got out of this cell. You know? Mm-hmm. To go out and assassinate people and then come back and stew in his insanity. But needed by the church to do that. And you can see, there's him ringing the bell, which we now hear.
Looks like he smashed his own room.
It does look like he...
in a fit of rage or something.
Has raged a few times in here. He's not hard to kill.
Nothing changes. Such is the nature of man.
Like, you might be expecting, like, a super fight, but he's actually more deadly as the invader than he is here. And he welds the blood letter. The demented hunter weapon brandished by Brador, the healing church assassin. The blood letter assumes its true and terrifying form after it draws upon blood from the inner reaches of one's body and soul. This is the only effective means of expelling tainted blood, or so Brador, isolated in his cell, continued to believe. So by using a weapon that drew his own blood, he believed he was getting rid of the tainted blood that he was taking, right? So, it's a mace type weapon here. Doesn't do anything in this form. But when you transform it, you put a little bit of your blood on the blade. It doesn't take too much health. And unlike the chinkage. It doesn't continue to draw blood. But it has this mode, and then it might kill me. It causes frenzy. To both you and the person you used it on. That's its charge R2. I'm not into weapons that cause frenzy. Especially since I have so much insight, I am highly frenziable. Alright, we've taken care of Brador, so we will pick back up and now explore in peace, relatively, the rest of the fishing hamlet.